Welcome back. So before we were discussing about the CAC, their goals, and how they have helped to improve the disabilities' lives. So how did you grow up? Is it possible you tell us your background growing up?
I was born a deaf person. I am in a family. Our family has only one person. I have three sisters, and other four brothers. But I'm the only deaf person in our family. My parents are hearing. Me as a baby, they looked for a school that is accessible for a deaf person in Siaya County, and that is where I learned in my primary, Nyangoma Primary. That is where I studied, Nyangoma Primary School for the Deaf. And then I transited to Kuja High School in Migori County. For 4 years, I finished my high school education, and then I went to Karen Technical Institute for the Deaf in Nairobi County. That is where I learned about agriculture. Then in Nairobi, I looked for work because I have my diploma. I have my records. I have my diploma in record keeping management. I passed my exams, hopefully, and I established an organization called the CAC. I'm a chairperson there. As Kenya National Deaf Association, yes, the DACAC, Kenya National Deaf Association, I'm a chairperson. So then I transitioned to dealing with my own organization, and that is how I'm doing. Family-wise, I'm a single person, and thank you a lot.
So when you were born, the only one who's deaf in your family, the others are hearing. How did you communicate with your family?
I faced a lot of challenges growing up as an only deaf person because no other person knew sign language in my family. I entered school and started learning sign language. Then half of my family members, we used to write and use phone texting, but in a very village way. Like me, I'm going to the village of me, I'm going to sleep, so are you okay? In those villages language, those symbols and signs. Sometimes my brother knew a little bit of sign language. That is why no, he used to copy me and then learn. So right now I think he can interpret some basics.
So what aim did your parents have for you as a boy when you were growing up?
When my parents saw me, they saw a vision in me, and I didn't see it. I didn't know. When I was a young guy, my father died when I was in class 5. Later, my mother died when I was in Form 3. I became totally orphan when I was in Form 3. With my other sisters and brothers, they used to support me to continue with my education, and they also cared for me.
So did they continue caring for you until now?
Yes, but now I'm an independent man, you can see.
Do you have a wife? Are you married?
I choose not to answer that question. I plead the fifth, so let us leave it at that. Maybe in future I can marry, maybe, but that's God's plans. Probably one day we'll celebrate that with you guys.
Okay, that's nice. How did you solve life's challenges?
My life was good, and sometimes it was all a roller coaster. It was 50% bad and 50% good. My family the care that I got from my family was really good. The sleep, the how they cared for me, feeding, schooling, it was all good. But at work, sometimes it was really challenging getting work, and also communicating with other deaf people. The communication part was really bad. So I decided to lead an organization and to publicize the deafness, so that the deaf who are coming beneath me, they don't face the same challenges. So to alter all those barriers. Yes, that is my aim in life.
So, what has the government done in accessibility advocacy?
We have two situations or conditions. We work with government because there is a lot of opportunities there. Whenever they announce for job opportunities, if you have qualified, you have qualifications, diploma, degree, whatever. But for most deaf, getting a degree is really hard. So for hearing people, it is easy to access those and to tap to those opportunities because they have degrees. But for the deaf, it is an obstacle to them. So we advocate for government to at least reduce those qualifications so that deaf can get those opportunities. I think that is the challenge that our association really face. The government don't want to choose a deaf simply for inclusion. For inclusion only, and again there is also communication barriers. So how can a deaf person communicate with their workmates at workplace? So we are trying to advocate to lobby so that it can be put into law, not to discriminate people, not under Article 45, not discrimination because of our disability. It is not enough for the deaf people to be given the menial job opportunities, but we are able. People with disability can speak. They can speak through their hands, and others can deaf can hear through their sign. But I think the problem has been communication. Communication has been the biggest challenge in our advocacy work.
So we see the government, for example, favoring one tribe against the others. But when they see a certain tribe, they don't want to give them the job. Why that?
I understand in Kenya, the politics is the problem. For example, the former president Uhuru appointed different people in different jobs under Jubilee government. But now the new regime of Ruto has come in place. It has its own administration, and a lot of people lost their job, and others were appointed. So sometimes when I see the level of equality, it really blocks our work for advocacy, because when politics play part in our advocacy, it brings division and discrimination. So that is why we are really advocating for equality in job lobbying.
So have you advocated for equality and
basically the responsibility of National Council, the national gender, it is the responsibility for national gender 2/3. Yes, so meaning a woman and a man, a man, they're all they have to be open to these opportunities. It is the responsibility of the government and the government staff to see the equality in gender. They have to be very positive. There is 2/3 gender rule, so we have to advocate on that basis. When anything is posted, everybody is given opportunities to apply equally. There is no discrimination in that. I think that will solve it.
So what can you advise our youths, for example, who wants to do maybe advocacy and maybe they have given up maybe in life?
Hello, you all viewers. I have a comment on youth in general and people with disability. My advice is just work hard. Go to school, learn, and get the skill that is required, diploma, degree, whatever. When any opportunity is posted, so you be ready, come and join Science TV. It will help propagate the advocacy, and join our organization too, as we push the government to give in equal opportunities for everybody. There is the benefit for the deaf people, so don't give up. Keep on keeping on.
Wow, that is really nice and true. We've really engaged well with you. So I hope that you've learned what you've been advised, and please make sure to follow that. So on September, I hope that you join DASAC in their...
Okay, I want to inform our event. It has different themes. We have on August, we have deaf dancing for selecting people who will come to participate in September, and then we plan to go internationally to Tanzania. So this is to select people. We have 2 events for modeling and others for dancing. December, we have Deaf Kenya Film Festival. We welcome you all, deaf people with disability. Just if you want to participate, just apply and register in our email, and then we'll get to you.
So is it possible you share your email addresses?
So DACAC email address is dacac@gmail. If you get into contact with us, we'll inform you more.
I hope that you've captured the email, and we hope that to see more disability people growing in their careers. Thank you for watching the Lifestyle Show with me, Cathrine, and Simon. See you next week on Tuesday. Bye bye.